Yo, check me out. I'm LGB. Friday, the 20th of February already. Kind of crazy, but here we are. Friday, as you know, it's back in my day Friday on the channel. We're still playing Quest for Glory 4. I'm becoming more and more excited as we get closer and closer to the end of Quest for Glory 4 here, because I don't remember these parts. We're in not uncharted territory, but territory that has escaped my memory of playing this a long time ago. So last week we murdered a big fluffy friend and invited a vampire girl back into the houses of her parents. Thanks over on Twitch, I appreciate that. So we'll see what happens this time around. No, I kind of remember that part of it. That's relatively uneventful. But the thing is, I don't know how the events unfold from here until the end. That's the thing that gets me. Night, good evening. Good to see you. That's what I'll be intrigued to rediscover, if you will, because I'm unaware. But we'll be caught awares as we get closer and closer. So I've got end of days as question mark or preparation, because I know this isn't quite the end, but I think we're going to be in like the second to last session before we wrap this bad boy up. More blabbing about channel news and what we intend to do after we beat 4, and we'll speak a little bit about Sunday and Tuesday and all that good stuff as the evening progresses. But let's get into it. Tea of the evening is Peach Tranquility. It's time for Quest for Glory 4, Shadows of Darkness. Okay, I have botched my windows, so bear with me. I also like how we've loaded in. Oh, I know what I did wrong. We've loaded in to the save with me in the creepy sneak around position. There we go. Now I can see what I'm doing. It's also weird, and I know this was like, stop doing that. You look strange. This was like the, you know, you drop, it was like a dialogue transition to the next day, right? Like you drop Tanya off, and it just kind of said that. So I know it went like quiet. So we also have speed back up a little bit. Let's turn that down. You know, just wanted to be like, set the mood for coming out here and seeing a little girl for the first time, not all vampired up.
I must thank you for saving our Tanya. You have brought joy again into our lives. We are in your debt.
Might finish tonight or really close. Yeah, see, I feel like I rushed through all the tasks that I think if we had any hang-ups left, that's kind of been taken care of, but yeah, we'll certainly find out. Tell about vampires.
Tell again how Toby sacrificed himself for Tanya.
Good morning. Here's what happened.
He may have looked like a monster, but he obviously had a heart and mind of great kindness.
That's all you have to say about this vampire Toby murder story?
To remind the innkeeper that the vampires are still in the castle, and there may be other attempts at getting Tanya.
We understand, and we will make certain no vampire can come near her again.
Imagine what the peanut gallery will have to say this evening about there actually being vampires.
I didn't like him. He didn't like me.
The voice.
He didn't like Katrina either. They were always having fights, but he had to do what she told him to do, and that made him very mad. I liked Trina. She was kind to me and gave me lots of nice things. She even taught me to read and write, but I'll never go back to her. I want to stay with my mommy and daddy.
Can we talk about the sustaining life part of what you've been up to for the last couple of years?
Toby was my best friend in all the world. And I miss him. I wish he could come and live with us here. I'm happy to be home again. Everyone in town has come to see me and talk to me, and it's fun to be important. I like it.
And have thrown garlic at me just in case? I love Toby. Everybody loves Toby. For some reason, my memory obviously had served terribly, and I was like, do you have to fight Toby? Am I gonna have to fight this large monster to go kidnap this child?
Oh, she is her joyful self again. The sound of a child's voice is the sweetest of music. We will do our best to show our love and never, never let her be afraid of the dark again.
Just get her a new Toby.
I have always found it difficult to express emotion. Mordavian men are not supposed to show such things. Yet I cried freely when you brought Tanya back to us. I cannot remember ever being so happy.
I like in telling you that he was emotional, he had to tell you that he's usually not allowed to be emotional.
I do not know what to make of Tanya's stories about vampires. It is hard to imagine my lovely daughter as an undead. Gladly, though, I would go to the castle and drive a stake through the heart of the one who stole our daughter from us.
Okay, can I have some breakfast now, please? I know you've had a hard time, the daughter. Feed me.
It's sausage and peppers fried with garlic.
I don't know how we can ever thank you enough. It's such a joy to have my little Tanya home again.
The first time you guys get mad at her, she's just be like, alright, well I'm just gonna run away and go be a vampire then.
My Tanya is her cheerful, loving self again. I could never thank you enough for the kindness you have shown us all.
You like the first time she's a little shit?
Tanya was alive somewhere. I never lost hope that she would return.
Bella, you heard his story. Tanya was dead, an undead, a Nosferatu.
She is fine right now, isn't she? As long as she's alive and well, what does it matter?
That's a good mom right there.
I don't understand with all this talk about vampires and Tanya. She has returned healthy and happy, and this is what's important.
Okay, maybe let's not be so hard in denial here.
The woman who stole my baby from me. Still, I think I can understand her a little bit. I too have always wanted a child such as Tanya. I am only overjoyed to have my Tanya back.
You guys want to talk about something else? What else is going on? No more Tanya talk.
You tell again how Toby sacrificed.
I think I already told him that.
He may have looked like...
Yeah, okay.
You hear a chorus of responses, some coming from the kitchen. Goodbye, and thank you.
I don't think some came from the kitchen. Alright, let's venture out in the great wide world.
You have brought real joy to Mordavia by bringing Tanya back. When she was stolen, it was as if all the laughter here had been taken as well. You gave us back our happiness. The strangest thing happened. Someone broke into the old monastery and burned the place down. I don't suppose you'd know anything about this.
Dimitri, try and keep up, man. I feel like that was days ago. Maybe it wasn't. Confess your sins to the local lawman.
Is it not a coincidence that I smell smoke as you draw near?
Remember that other thing about Tanya you were just talking about?
You describe the evil, the terrible evil you found within the monastery, and how you felt it was necessary to burn the place to the ground so that the evil would not spread.
Perhaps I should learn to value your judgment. It is a good thing the place is destroyed.
Nobody in town had affiliation with this building. Everybody in town hates it, and they just like walk by it every day.
Do you need something? Or are you bothering me on general principles?
I see. We made you as happy as possible. It's time to go back to grumpy old Dimitri.
What do you want to know today?
I think, Burgomeister, we've exhausted our dialogue options. It really seems that
Well,
way.
let's see. What haven't I told you about before? Ah, there's the jeep.
Yeah, all the sames.
Farewell.
The last couple sessions have definitely felt like the wind down sessions. You know, whenever you get into a repetition in these type of games, when you're like, okay, we'll go here, do this, go here, do this, and go here and do that, and then it's like, okay, we've got to be getting close. Running out of options. Excitement is mounting for 5. I'm slightly apprehensive though. You know, you play these and like, I generally know what's coming.
Aha! Eureka! I have it! Just practicing for my next incredible discovery, you understand?
I thought there was like an actual like end to his kind of like goofy story stuff,
Here you...
but I suppose not. Just creepiness. Just more creepiness.
You say goodbye.
Be careful out there. It would be a shame to lose such a promising future scientist.
Because with all the times that it's like, here's
Should you ever visit Silmaria,
this,
I should...
you know, here's what's going to happen in the next episode of this game. Like, is there actually a science place in Silmaria? I'm going to assume there is. We'll find out soon. Collateral damage over here, that cracks me up. Let's go get the old workout in. I think we have one more. Might even have 2 more, because I don't think we exhausted the weight yet.
This is a little too...
Alright.
You pick up 2 of the metal weights and put 1 in each of the baskets.
Perfect, perfect day to be as strong as possible from the old stair stepper. Alright. Not looking too bad. Not as lucky as would be preferred. Climbing is ridiculously higher than I thought it would be. That's kind of crazy. Throwing is quite a bit up there. Picklocks. Good job with your Quest for Glory 2 level picklock skill, buddy. Alright, yeah, I'm pretty happy. I don't think we did too much. Did you ever play Torrens Passage back in the day? I did not. I've heard the name. I could tell you absolutely nothing about it, though.
After some rest...
Burn some day, just getting some stamina back. Because we have not much left to do. We'll go see Olga for her gossipy bits. And then I think we'll kind of just wander around. Maybe go back to Arana's and get another fruit. Fight some stuff. And then wait for our inevitable meeting in the evening time, I think.
The talk is that you're a real hero. People say you returned little Tanya to her parents. my.
Great game. You should definitely play it. I think you would enjoy it. Yeah, I think I picked up Mist. Now, this is probably very, very unrelated to Torrens Passage, but just talking about games that we'll kind of put into the segment at some point. The hardest thing is I have more games that I would like to go back and revisit, like Mist, for instance. Torrens Passage, I would absolutely check it out and see what's what with it and maybe throw that in. So it's like only doing older games on Fridays don't really fit the best. It's almost like I need to do older games more often than others. I don't think that's going to be the case, but it's like I have more games that are not newish that I would prefer to get to than like the new ones, I guess. But yeah, I'll definitely check Torrens out, even if I you know, don't stream it, just for playing sake.
What would you like to know about?
I can't imagine she has anything new for us. She does, kinda.
You really had a great adventure bringing Tanya back from that awful castle. Did you really have to fight hundreds of horrible monsters without even a sword? That's wonderful!
Why would the rumor be that I didn't have a sword? That's an odd rumor to spread. I literally can be like, hey, here's my sword. Oh, you know what I was gonna do? I was gonna show Arana's staff. Arana's staff to, this tea isn't even alcoholic, to the Burgermeister.
Yeah, good night, and don't let the bedbugs bite, as my husband used to say.
just hanging out in the office, waiting for crimes to happen.
What are you looking for this time?
Look at my sweet magical staff.
That didn't do anything useful.
Okay, you don't care. And if you don't care, then we don't care. Just looking at two cats. One cat with the other one in a headlock. And a picture my wife just found.
That didn't do anything.
Some would do cool stuff with the staff. I know. I need it for later. Had a little kitty visitor on the front porch this morning. Or not this morning, like an hour ago. They did not desire to come in. Alright, we're gaining no skill points from this, however. So let's keep the sneak. No, I lied. Let's get the run going. Something more heroic about jaunting around. Maybe a little bit more limb floppy around, but still gets the job done. So after 4, we're moving on to 5. Below. But we're going to take a break. It's probably going to be like a March-April break. Got a busy month next month with work, and then our annual, like, we'll call it a test. That's good enough. Simulator session stuff is in April, and then vacation in April. So March, April seems a good time to take a little breather. So whenever we finish 4, I think we'll wait until I come back from vacation to start 5. Get my butt kicked by the old wyvern. At some point I should have gotten better at fighting, but it just really never happened. I mean, that was better than I'd probably ever dodged him, but you can't do like a scoot and I could have just swung on him and been done with it, but I don't think there's any. Okay, that's enough of that. I don't think there's any fights that are like I keep waiting too long. There we go. Wrap this one up. First fight of the night is taking 25 minutes. Yeah, so we'll take a breather.
You pick up your deck.
Sunday is going to be the last episode of Kerbal Space Sundays. So I'm like slowly peeling the streams back in prep for the break. And then I think I'll restructure the schedule a little bit.
Your magical lasso floats towards the tree and plucks a single ripe fruit from its branches.
I do like doing the Back in My Day Friday on Friday. Obviously, not just for naming's sake. But yeah, I think that works out well. So I think I'll keep rolling with that, but I might switch out Sunday for Saturday and some other nonsense like that. We'll see when we get back from the break and chat about things. Yeah, I guess I don't really care, although, you know, our magic skills are atrocious, but I don't really care to level these up anymore, because like their usefulness has been accomplished, I would say. So we'll just sleep a little bit. We're already midday just from doing a workout. Alright, well, how many healing potions do we have, or pills rather? Potion. Yeah, we'll just take one, just for sake of safety as we run around. Speaking of safety, it's funny, I've looked at this screen like 3 times already, but I didn't even pay attention to this day 12. For some reason I thought we were not so far along. So yeah, I think you're, well, I mean, you know better than I do at this, but I do think you're correct. I think we're probably going to be able to finish this nowish. I feel like I'm like remembering, and you know how this goes, like a sneak back into the castle and an attempting staking, but I don't know if I'm making that up. And I'm trying to think who you would talk to. Oh, I guess I could go back to the gypsies too. What's one? Yes, you are correct. As not often as that happens. It's nice when it's true every once in a while. Okay, this one does let me recast. Good. Just kind of measly there. Alright, we'll try to do this like legit. Until he comes sliding over and smacks me like that. See there, it let me do like the diagonal jumping. I don't know if I need to like hold up and right at the same time. You know, let's beat the game before we figure out how to play it. That's generally how these things go, right? Because I think when he goes to breathe fire, you can hit him as he's like in that animation, but we've already blown that. Alright, wrap it up. Wrap it up. But I don't particularly like to just go, hey, I remember going back in the castle, and then we just go back in the castle because I remember that. I'd prefer if there was like
The only effect is a tingling.
hey, what you need to do next is go to the castle and stake a vampire. You know what I mean? So if that takes a day of just kind of waiting on my action to do so, we'll kind of hang out. But I can't imagine, I just don't remember enough. Which, like I said, is good. I know we have a lot of cave doings to do also. I'm assuming someone sends you that way but can't remember. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought there was some like, hey, by the way, the only way to rid this problem of the land is to stabby stabby. This has been like the most active fight day for sure. I don't think I've actually fought one of these guys yet, so we'll get messed up here real quick. I keep trying to defend, but it really doesn't want me to. It's like, no, we're just gonna let you get hit here. I like his rear up, like he's like afraid. The Power Rangers one. Come on, I swung at him. I'm trying to figure out the blocking. There it was. You have to hold it. It doesn't matter. He's still gonna mess me up. Let's just cast the tiniest of fire and be done with this. Double void tonight. Yeah, absolutely. I don't know. I feel like there's an Arana dream
That feels
too.
good.
That might not be accurate. Alright, well, let's be weak and hurt. Why? Why does this screen, every time I think that's the one? It's this little stone that looks like, you can cross here. Come on over. Yeah, basically I have to run from anything that comes to murder me. Yeah, this one looks like even less crossy, but for some reason that always messes me up. There's some kind of dream you have in the inn of Katrina Anavis. Yeah, see this, like I said, this is where it all gets very foggy for me, so more so than usual. So we'll roll the dice a little bit.
In my dreams last night, I heard the Arana staff speak. It said the sacrifice had been made, the dead had risen, and the living had died. When I awoke, I feared it was you who made the sacrifice. I sent Davy to discover the truth.
Send your spy.
He climbed over the wall and started sniffing around where the staff had been. He became scared when he caught your scent there. But then, he scented you going with the child to the inn.
I mean, he's not sitting here or anything,
It
so...
is not our way to be concerned about outsiders. You have certainly become more than an outsider to us.
It is good to see you again.
Wasn't talking to you.
You tell about Tanya, Toby, and the staff.
So the child has been restored to life through the sacrifice of Toby, and the staff of Irana is in your possession. Oh, with this, you have undoubtedly angered someone very powerful. I would be very careful traveling at night if I were you.
Sounds like she's gonna mug me and take the staff. Making friends wherever we go. Everyone is our friend.
Listen, it is said that the only certain way to kill a vampire is to drive a wooden stake through its heart. This can only be done while the creature is helpless during the day. The Nosferatu have great powers of enchantment, and those foolish enough to face a vampire by night usually wind up feeding its lust for blood.
I know vampirism is supposed to be like a curse, right? Like it's not supposed to be a good thing. But it's funny how it's just like, you kind of think about that's what sustains them. Do we have lust for cheeseburgers? Like why do we have to do lust for blood?
That is all I know of the vision. I do sense that you have the staff now. Oh, it is very powerful and has a mind of its own, as I am sure you will find.
We should just go around town whacking people with the staff and be like, yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's got a mind of its own.
But I have had a great deal of difficulty sleeping. My dreams disturb me very much. Foreknowledge is as much a curse as a gift.
And yet you sit in here with your gift, taking money from strangers.
Do not speak of it. Do not think of it, for it will drive you mad.
The whole game, you've been like, well, not the whole game, you haven't been around that long, but you're the one that's like, oh, maybe you're the one to fight. Oh, never mind, I won't say it.
Forgive me, but I cannot get a reading from the cards right now. Each comes up as a void card, the black one. I will let you know when the time is right to read again.
I'm gonna go ahead and assume that is never. You got nothing to say, Davey. You never have anything to say.
You say goodbye.
May your luck hold true. Be wary, for your enemies may soon act against you.
Yeah, her whole conversation has been very foreboding. Like, where do we get the staff? Not the staff, the stake. I feel like that's a necessary item. I thought somebody, save indeed. I thought somebody was like, you know, oh, you're gonna kill vampires, you better take this stake with you. Let's go back to town. I'm slightly wary on our current status. We'll go over to the castle first. Yeah, because I remember seeing Katrina with her crazy Tina Turner hair and makeup, and you go to stake her and she wakes up. Alright, what do we got? Bunny rabbit? Yeah, I was about to say, I think our bunny rabbit days are probably behind us. Take your time, man. Just take like a couple steps at a time when you're running away from certain death. Don't do a full-out run or anything. Yeah, let's go to the castle. I don't know why. We're just gonna talk to old slow talking Boris, but plus just to show this guy that we can escape him.
Hello again.
Yeah, he's gonna have literally nothing. Talk about how you lied to us. Covering up for the master.
May your journey take.
Yeah, we're so messed up that it's like, can't really accomplish much. I mean, we could. We obviously could fix it, but I don't want to burn through the healing potions either. We already did 2. Sun setting. Did this stretch? Yeah, I think it's just kind of a... kind of hang out and progress things, really.
After some.
I might bounce out to the castle way at night. I really don't think she's going to be waiting outside or anything. Talk to Igor? We probably just missed him. Indeed. Yeah, I think we're, well, if he's closed up shop, this is already good.
You hear movement on the other side of the door. After a few minutes, You hear someone removing the bar and unlocking the bolts on the other side of the door.
Well, the intent tonight was to have new crisp, clean sounds on a new headset, but I've been through 2 already that I sent back. Just didn't,
Dinner tonight is garlic stew with vegetables.
What's garlic stew? Just like garlic water? None of them really did as well as this one, really. This is an odd one.
I don't know much about that, but it's supposed to be bad luck to speak of it,
Oh yeah, we already talked to them.
and that it had
Or her about
something
this.
to do with Irana's death. And
Again, more slight hints alluding to what you should be doing. Go get that staff. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to try again. I went, like what I would consider extremely expensive at first.
You unlock the
Not
door to
extremely.
your room and go in.
Very expensive, thinking that would be, you know, kind of the last headset I would buy. And it was worse than this thing. This thing is like 35 bucks.
After some rest,
Oh, I was gonna go to the castle. I think this is pointless, but you know what? Let's do it. Save, yeah, you are right. Like a nighttime one. Look at that. I mean, you know, I don't know why I'm impressing myself for remembering things that I did, but
a shiver of cold comes over you. You sense no danger, but even so, you find yourself afraid.
it's gonna ask us more favors.
You serve 2 dark masters. Their goal is greater darkness. Yet by walking this dark path, you may bring light. The spirit of Irana is trapped within the darkness. Unleash the darkness, that Irana's spirit might be free. Release the darkness, that it might be banished forever.
There he is, Piotr.
But beware your own dark masters, for they will bring you sorrow.
That might be my favorite one of his.
The
Sorrow.
massive gate to the
Also, you know, I don't know how it was in your time, Piotr, but can we, like, not speak so cryptically? Can you just tell me what's up? And, you know, throw a steak my way. I don't remember signing up with the Dark Master. Not only a Dark Master, 2. We apparently serve 2 Dark Masters. Good on us. Alright, yeah, no mucking about outside tonight. Let's go try and domovoy it up. I'm torn. Do we sleep in the inn to try and get the dream? Or do we sleep... we're not gonna sleep in the garden. I've got our staff. That doesn't make any sense. We'll sleep in the inn. Overachiever. Save and try both. Why, you are correct. Overachiever is just like, you know, this is just status quo. We just need to wrangle up as many Dark Masters as we can muster. Alright, so we're gonna have like 3 sleeps here. Should always pass time outside so I don't have to climb in and out of bed.
after some rest.
Obviously, it's a video game, but can you imagine that you're just like, okay, I'm gonna lay down for 45.5 minutes, and then you just pop up after
some
that?
rest.
We're not getting tired yet, eh?
Unfortunately,
Steal the bed.
after some rest, you feel better. You're getting tired.
Alright, little rafter troll. What do you got for us? No? Nothing. Okay.
You unlock the door to your room and go in.
No! What the fuck? Do you think that maybe, I'm curious, did we maybe not trigger something? Okay, here's a note.
You awaken as the sun begins to rise. The note says, "Meet me at the castle gates tonight. We have much to talk about. Katrina."
Now I'm just like, I definitely don't remember today. Because is she like, oh, you need to, like, free me? Like, come and kill my master? I really don't remember. It sounds like a trap. What's the next move?
It's sausage and peppers fried with garlic.
Okay, Bella, this is what we had yesterday. Yeah, today is very much like a just torch it day to get to castle.
You are always on the go, my friend. Take care.
So they were total turds to us when we got to town, right? Like, oh, you're an outsider, blah 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 blah. I don't know why I keep trying to be like, look at my cool staff. What if you just stayed here? Like you just lived in the inn for the rest of your days. The quest for Gloria has not ended yet. What else you got, Igor? Same?
Igor come back to town after dark the other night. See strange, pretty woman standing near gate. She look like she looking for someone. Igor go up to pretty woman. Igor say, "Hey, baby, want to light my fire?" Little graveyard humor there. She not have sense of humor. She give Igor cold shudder and walk off. Igor in love. Or at least reasonable facsimile.
Igor, you stay away from my girl. Yeah, so I think the end of 5 is probably what's intriguing me right now. It's kind of creepy that she got a note in our bedroom. She's just really good at delivering notes.
Aha!
Because at the end of 5, is it like, you know, what's...
You really should take the time.
These are rhetorical questions, of course, because we'll find out soon enough.
Here.
But did we quest for glory finally? Are we satisfied with the glory that we achieve?
Be careful.
I feel like 1, you know, you're like, yeah, cool.
Good luck with your observations.
I'll come to Shapir with you. Let's go on more adventures. And then 2, you're like, yeah, I'll go to Tarna with you. Let's go on more adventures. And we probably could have felt very gloryful at the end of 3. And then we got swept away. So since I certainly don't remember how you get to Silmaria... Look at me getting ahead of ourselves. I'm going to go back to the gypsies. We obviously have Katrina tonight. But I feel like they're the only ones, as long as she's not pulling void cards, that would actually have something meaningful to share, I suppose. You know, like, give me a steak. Yeah, we'll fight it. We'll fight it. I like how I've complained countless times. Okay, that didn't work. About only using flame dart. I keep calling it flame dart. I think that's what it's called. And yet I do nothing about that. Alright, we'll just keep swording him until he runs back. That's so funny. Oh, I wasn't fast enough. Actually forgot to go into the guild and make sure that we were maxed out on the old stairy step. Steppy stair. Let's listen to some obnoxious wolf calling here for a little bit. Look at that head of hair. I don't know if it's like that for you guys. I don't think it's quite as bad. It's like a graphics glitch. Maybe it's not. Maybe is it always like that? That is some golden hair right there.
You thirst for more wisdom? Oh, you are greedy. But it is knowledge only that brings long life.
I don't think that's true. Yeah, I don't think she's gonna have anything for us, is she? Want some more money?
Forgive me, but I cannot.
Nope.
You say goodbye.
Farewell. May your dangers be ever far from your feet.
I get it, right? Last minute, they're like, come in, read these lines. For whatever reason, we can't get the other lady. But as the producer, the guy in the booth, are you really hear that as the take, and you're like, perfect. Hit save. Creepy Magda redo voiceover dot wave. Going the a different way here, but it's okay. We'll make it. We'll make it. No, we won't. I mean, I guess I still could have gone left, but it's all right. If it's another hound, yeah, I'll just run. Am I happy enough with our... Weapon use kind of sucks, but it's not like we have to max it. And we're strong, we're smart. We can climb. What other attributes do you need? Plus, I'll just be blasting through healing potions at that point.
Your magical lasso floats towards the tree and...
Save! My goodness. I would love to see, and I don't want to put it to the test, but I would love to see how long I would go without saving, without the reminder. I didn't even do a day 13 save, so hopefully we're doing everything right. Otherwise it's going to get messy. So long. So long. You're not even wrong. That's the funny part. Probably be a whole session. I would probably say goodnight. We'd say our goodbyes until next time. Where am I going here? And then, oh yeah, we're good. And I would quit the game and then think about how I hadn't saved in hours and hours and hours. Yeah, we're probably only going to get hounds, huh? We'll do one more. We'll just get knocked over repeatedly, several times. Continually knocked over. I would stop reminding you so we could find out, but I'm scared of what the results would be. See, but people are usually only scared of the unknown. We know exactly what the results would be. I'd get into a stupid fight in the castle or in the cave or whatever is, you know, the bats would kill me is probably what would occur. And I'd be like, oh, it's okay. We have plenty of saves. Night reminds me all the time. Okay, now that we're hurt, tired...
You're always on the go, my friend. Take care.
And have used some magic. Let's go work out. What's the right amount of day spent? I think it'll let me step like a couple times before it tells me to go away.
You think you've done about as much stair-stepping as your body can handle.
Alright, let's do some climbing then. Was it 361? I think our climbing was.
Well, that was fun.
$369. All right, we've got it. We've got to do it.
Well, that was fun.
Hey, happy Saturday morning. What'd you watch? Yeah, this dude climbed up and down a rope for a little bit.
Well, that was... Well, that...
All right, one more. I'm bored. I was like, come on, let's get climbing to 400. We got to get something to 400.
Well, that...
Like, unless that was 31 skill points, we are not going to accomplish that. That's really tempting to climb, actually. We'll do a couple more times. There's already 14 points in like 4 climbs. Yeah, we'll toast ourselves out. I still have to climb a town gate.
Well,
so you never know. We might max this bad boy out yet.
trying to...
We'll also take this. Not that we need it, but...
Well, that...
to avoid some tentacly goodness, I believe.
Well, that...
The problem is when I know I'm climbing for skill points, I can't help but check it. Like, continuously. Like, okay, that should be like 390 right now, right?
Well, that...
It should be 3 to 4-ish per climb, but... I don't think that's quite how it works out.
Well, that...
If we can get 2 more in or when we're tired, we'll we'll stop this ridiculous redundant task here.
Well, that was...
Alright. New equipment. Maxed out climbing, baby. No wall too tall. Okay, what are we looking at for time of day? It's probably like, yeah, like 10 a.m. We'll just sleep out here in the street in front of Igor. Make sure he doesn't steal my wallet. I could go run around and get into another fight, but it's just always the stupid Necrotors. just sleep all day. That's a good use of time, right? I mean, we're already right there. Why not? We'll go have Denise first, and then where are you at, Dimitri? Then go visit our future wife. Let's go. Okay, we're just gonna delete a couple here. It's not gonna let me do the question mark. Oh, it did let me do the question mark. That's kind of interesting. Like that file type not allowed.
You hear movement. After a few...
Unlock the door. Yeah, we'll leave the boys to their drinking and dinner.
Tonight, for your dining pleasure, it is the traditional Moldavian chicken paprikash, delicately seasoned with locally grown paprika and garlic.
Talk to the Three Stooges. I'm like, okay, we'll leave them alone because they're annoying. Nice.
Everyone cheers.
I want to hear Rodney Dangerfield, Jack Nicholson, and Ryan Stiles. Let's get something a little different though, huh?
All right, fine. So sue me. Maybe we do gossip once in a while.
Well, you must mean my apartment. We know of no cave in Mordavia.
Point is, we never repeat gossip. As we get it right the first time.
Actually, this quote-unquote gossip is about you.
Yeah, he's right, okay? Someone overheard Tanya playing where the staff used to be.
She was singing Trina's in love. Trina loves a human. Trina's in love. Kind of a good beating.
And, since you're the only alleged human having any dealings with that particular vampire...
We thought you just might be interested in that story before we go to the Inquirer.
You know, you can never tell about some people. Unless, of course, you're a gossip.
The word gossip is funny to me also.
You are overwhelmed by the friendly voices saying farewell to you.
You know, it's kind of funny, and I think you did that on purpose, but without them talking about it, like, where's Tanya been?
You unlock the door to your room and go in.
Schoolwork. She used to be able to dance around the chambers of a castle in the air, and now she's back to being a boring little girl.
After some rest.
Okay, did we achieve nighttime? We did. Let's go. Oh, I beat you that time.
A shiver of cold comes.
Yes, Piotr, we know. Dark Masters, stuff is bad, don't die.
You serve too, yet by walking the spirit, unleash the dark, release them, but beware.
Do you know that you've already told us this?
Massive gate to...
Or is this all on the same day to you and you're like, oh, here comes that guy. What was I supposed to tell him again?
Man, you're like a 50, 60 years dead paladin and you just hang out in a town square shouting at folks. Oh.
Suddenly you have a terrible feeling of peril. You recognize Ad Avis, the evil wizard whom you thought you had killed in Rasir. Somehow, he has returned to life. Thinking back, you recall how Ad Avis once brought you under his control. You realize that you must avoid looking into his eyes at all costs.
How nice of you to come. I'm afraid I accidentally signed the wrong name to your note. It's been ages since we last met. Come here and let me look at you.
No, creepy. Should start levitating over gate now that climbing is over 400. I think we'll start burrowing under it. That's the move. Come here and let me look at you, huh?
You cast the reversal spell.
Should we just say hello? Apologize. Sorry I killed you.
You smile and say hello to Ad Avis.
I hate cheerful people. I eliminated them in Rasir, and I shall do the same here.
There was quite the nice little harem in Razir. I don't think you did that.
You tell Ad Avis that you are here
because we didn't pick up on the whole sorry I signed the wrong name thing.
You weak-minded fool. You're so easy to manipulate. That note was from me, not from your precious Katrina.
So I was going to say we don't want to make him mad, but I mean, you know, look at him. He's an old decrepit guy. We got to go in for this.
With the utmost courtesy, you apologize to Ad Avis for having killed him in a horrible, fiery death back in Rasir.
You destroyed my plans of world domination and ended my life, turning me into a mere vampire slave for Katrina. I will have my vengeance upon you both.
Why the world domination?
You have no power against one such as I. Let's play a little game of fox and hound, shall we? I have summoned the hounds of death. Now we shall see whether you've kept up with your running lessons.
Okay, that's not what I wanted.
Run, fool! Run while you can! Soon enough, my creatures shall catch you, and then I shall have my revenge.
I like how he was flying in the air there for a moment. Back to town. Oh. Oh. Okay. I think that was supposed to happen.
Your reversal
There we go.
spell is wearing thin.
Not now, Sala.
You fool! Did you really believe you could get away from me? I have you now, and you will pay for my death. It is you that caused me to become a vampire. If you had not killed me, I would never be forced to serve the Dark Master again. You probably blame me for all the problems around here, don't you? You understand nothing. The Dark Master is the cause of all the woe that is here. The Dark Master brought you here against my better judgment. The Dark Master made me what I am now, a Nosferatu, and seeks to do the same to you.
He doesn't sound like a good guy.
I shall spare you that fate. I will mercifully end your miserable existence. Then the Dark Master and I will call forth eternal darkness, and we will no longer be limited to travel at night.
Over on YouTube. Thanks so much.
My master and I will create an army of undead, and we will conquer the world. Pity you won't be there to witness this. You cannot stop us now. You will never find your way out of this dungeon, and only a stake through the heart or more magic than you will ever have can stop us. You will die, knowing that you were destroyed by the Dark Master. The sun now rises, and I must go to my rest. You too shall rest. I will not allow you the chance to escape your fate, or to use that stake and hammer I torment you with here. Weapons of my destruction so close at hand, and yet so far. Sleep now, great hero. Tomorrow, you die.
you find yourself falling asleep. Your reversal spell has worn off.
Didn't work at all there.
You wake up from what you thought was a nightmare, only to discover that it's only too real.
How come every time you get captured?
You sense the vague impressions of ancient pain and horror in this place. There's also the sense of something dark and very much alive near you, hungering for you.
Every time you get captured, doesn't matter. TV show.
With some effort, you break.
Oh, well, that was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. What's happening? It's walking by itself.
You take the wooden stake and stake its claim in your pack.
You know, TV show. Well, I don't know why I didn't think about doing this. We'll call it Castle Glitch. Why not? Movie. Boy, it doesn't matter. They always capture you and are like, okay, well, now I have to go away. Hope you don't get out.
You pick up the heavy hammer and store it in your pack.
I mean, obviously this was also, you know, like, oh, by the way, here's how you kill us, but too easy, feels like a trap.
Now that you look closely, there does seem to be something a bit odd about the design of the Iron Maiden. You take a deep breath and step inside.
How convenient, you just happen to be here.
You're in a lady's richly decorated bedroom. The coffin, where there should be a bed, seems a bit out of place, but there's no accounting for tastes.
Don't vampires want a comfy bed?
Danger here, to your body and your soul.
You know, the coffin seems a bit of an overkill. Like, we get it, you're dead.
Where a bed would normally be is a closed coffin. It is an ornate affair, apparently custom designed for someone who expected to be in and out of it frequently.
Can I get a custom coffin, please? Don't stake her, she's our future wife. No stake here.
Suddenly you find yourself totally unable to move.
You! What are you? How dare you! Try to kill me, were you?
Kill you with kind words?
How dare you! You break into my home, steal away my child, kill my servant Toby, and then return to kill me? After I befriended you and helped you, some hero you are.
Helped me?
I should leave you here to rot. I should let the rats gnaw your bones while you hang there. Give me one reason, one excuse why I should not leave you here to die.
Because your other boy toy. Plead for mercy. Defend your actions. Well, I don't think that's gonna get us out of the situation. It's not that it's not true, but let's go here first.
You tell her about how Ad Avis brought you here and set you up.
Ad Avis. Yes, that does sound like him. He cannot harm me directly. I am his vampire master, after all. Plotting against me and trying to use you are very much his style. But it was not Ad Avis who stole Tanya from me! You broke into my home and took my child away! Why should I show you any mercy?
My child? I think there might be a misunderstanding here. Sorry.
You have no idea how many men have said those words to me before. Katrina, you are so beautiful. Katrina, I love you. Always they lie and try to use me.
I don't think you were dressed
No
like
one
this
uses me.
when this conversation was
one.
happening.
So, my darling, if you want to leave this room alive, stop lying to me.
See, once again, that's an option.
I have decided that I still have a use for you. Alive. If you help me, you may still manage to leave Mordavia without my mark upon you. I want you to seek out the 5 missing Dark One rituals and return to the castle.
This is what I was going to point out.
Together we will summon the Dark One and bring eternal night to this land.
Nobody looked in my backpack?
You will help me, won't you? Or must I take more drastic measures to assure your obedience?
Agree to help. Can I just hand him to you? We could expedite this thing a lot faster.
Tell Katrina that you'll do anything, anything at all, if she'll just let you go and not rip your throat out.
Very well. But because I can never completely trust you, I will make certain you carry out my bidding. By my will, I guias thee. Thou shalt seek the heart ritual of the Dark One. Thou shalt seek the blood ritual of the Dark One. Thou shalt seek the breath ritual of the Dark One. Thou shalt seek the bone ritual of the Dark One. Thou shalt seek the sense ritual of the Dark One.
I feel like we could have created a list here.
Return with these rituals ere 3 nights pass, lest ye suffer.
3 nights?
Thus is your guess. So go and return with the rituals soon. I would not want you to suffer after all.
But I have him now. Can we just sneak back in? Is it still day 12? Day 15? Okay, so that makes me question. Did it just skip 3 days? Or was that like, you know, the whole Adavis torturing us, we spent time in there type deal? Because I'm tempted to just go, you know, like, back about our business, but you don't have to wait all 3 nights. Can you imagine if it did? It's like Foxy. It's like you know, you have to wait. Oh, come on, Piotr. I just got tortured for 3 days, man.
Masters, their goal is greater darkness. Yet by walking this dark path, you may bring light.
I don't know why I'm sitting. I complained about having him show up, and then I'm sitting here listening to him. Yeah, I'll just go back to, you know, my inn and go to sleep. That's cool, right? All right, let's do. What's one we're not going to use? It doesn't seem obvious. We'll grab Swamp. That's not confusing, right? Just in case I go to bed and the Dark One rises, because they're like, why didn't you go back into the castle? Wait, what time? Is it Domovoy time? Are we midnighting? Maybe? No? Okay. That's cool, that's cool.
You unlock the door.
We'll have a,
You have another dream.
There we go.
This time, don't touch anything. I think I'm starting to see something.
It's just our buddy, Erasmus.
Oh, right. It looks like something really weird.
You're seeing my reflection on the glass.
Yeah, I know.
You know, I think if I just apply a little magical zap to this wire here...
Actually, that's not a wire. That's the tip of your beard.
What? My beard? Ah!
A strange voice speaks. He's dead, Jim.
Name that episode.
That's a different,
Slowly awaken.
different dream.
You
What a
awaken
strange
as the sun
time.
begins to rise.
You know, the dream before and then this dream. Like, hey, let's throw Erasmus in. Hey, remember those guys? Remember how many years ago would it have been at that point? 4, 5? 5 years? Remember from 5 years ago when you played a game? And you have no idea what they sound like, by the way, because it was 5 years ago?
Garlic souffle, Moldavian style.
Boy, now we're just kind of like putzing around. Like, I thought the last day, well, 3 days ago, was putzing around. This one's really bad.
Good day again.
I was gone for 3 days. You didn't send, you know, your
Good to see you.
Nikolai is dead search party that you determined in like 15 minutes. all but save your town, and you're just like,
The
meh.
town is quiet now, and the rumors are few, except for the ones about you.
Okay, we didn't actually get the you can't do this anymore, so we're gonna go to our stupid stair stepper. We're already climbed up. Oh, maybe we do have another round.
You think you've done about as much stair-stepping as your body can
Okay,
handle?
no, it's talking overall, not just the with the weight. Yeah, it's kind of a kind of a bummer that I accomplished everything prior
Good
to
day
getting
again.
Sastat to go get all the rituals that we already have. So yeah, one more bumming around day. We'll go get our free stuff. We'll get the same thing we've been doing, which is just slightly unfortunate, but that's how it goes. Get into a scrap or two.
Everything in nature is of interest to the true scientist. You must learn to observe carefully and to take detailed notes. You never know what you might find.
You know what you don't get the sense of either with the old doc here? I always go to talk to him and then realize that I don't need to do that. Is he actually good at science? Or is he just an apothecary that makes potions? That's the only thing you use him for.
You say,
Be careful out there. It would be a... I have been thinking a bit about that castle on the mountain lately. Such a castle might make a wonderful environment for scientists.
Oh yeah, okay. I thought he was actually referencing something new and useful. Not so much. As expected. Yeah, we obviously could have saved a ritual or two for right now, but it's okay. We're at where we're at. Let's not get shouted at. I half expected to receive that as I was doing it. Did I go down too far? Where am I? What's going on here? There we go. There's our old buddy. It's been a little bit. Okay, throwing is not as good as climbing. I don't know if we were aware of that, but that is a fact. I was about to say something. I know. I could feel it. I've been doing a playthrough off stream, obviously, of Raft.
you pick up
I have never beat it. I played it probably before 1.0. So I was playing through that earlier today after work. And you just said I was about to say something. Where were you on games like that? I need somebody to be like, hey, you haven't built a biofuel refiner. Doesn't quite have the same ring to it as save, but... I need more game nagging is what I'll say.
your magic.
Because everybody likes to be called a nag when they're being helpful and pointing things out, right? That's like people's favorite thing. Not so much. Not so much. Okay, what are we doing with our lives here? What's happening? It's like day 72. We're being told to do things we've already done. Slight exaggerations here and there. Need to play on stream if you want me to nag you. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, when people want to watch streams, they want to watch a random, unannounced, some game unrelated to everything that they usually play. Actually, I don't think that's inaccurate, but... If I don't go away, you can't miss me. I don't really know why I'm running down to the cave. I'm just kind of like... I don't know. I guess vitality statting with our sprint around. Visit our old creepy skeleton hand folks. There we go. I was about to say, it's kind of funny. We haven't seen one yet. Like the loading wheel was cranking around. What can we do? We can just throw a bunch of rocks. That's exciting, right? That's fantastic. That's just cinema right there, isn't it?
Grab-
All right,
You
we'll
grab-
we'll make quick use of this. It doesn't. Okay, I didn't remember if it made you do it individually, like if you had to go back and select it. I do love the hitting the inside of a plastic trash can noise that throwing a rock makes, though. Because throwing is garbage, isn't it? Okay, it's not garbage, but
You grab.
I've said this about 15
grab
times tonight. But like again, as we're
You grab.
we're like right on the cusp, right?
You grab a handful.
Usually, I would say we have
You grab a
right
handful.
about 50 minutes left of stream.
You grab.
And I feel like, man, we can just
You-
push it just a little bit longer than that and really
You
finish
grab a-
this up.
You grab.
So it just makes me like really hardcore think about 5. I'm gonna really have to resist urges though. I really want to look stuff up. But like, what do you look up on a game like this? You know, like you can't just. What's Quest for Glory 5 about? But I'm not going to. I'll behave. It's going to be very interesting to go through a game from that time period. I don't actually know when it came out. I think it was a little bit later. It'd have to be like at least 96, right? Because this one's 93, I think. But going into that type of game, having never played it at my advanced age, we'll call it. Plus, you know, they don't really make games like that anymore, or like this. So it's going to be an interesting experience, one that you know, most folks don't really get. I'm just going to do hurtful things to you, but you're a little too fast. I don't know why I try that every time. It does not work. This one kind of beats the crap out of us too, so let's magic up a little bit. I prefer to sleep off some sleepies rather than waste more healing potions. Wow, QFG 5 came out in 98. That's probably why I never picked it up, you know? It was so like 5 years away. That's crazy. The amount of time between 1 and 4 versus 4 and 5. That's pretty nuts. I didn't mean to make that sound so dramatic. I just, wow. Yeah, that's pretty crazy, though. I mean, when you release games in the same series that historically had come out pretty close together, and then all of a sudden you're not even on the same operating system anymore. Pretty wild. Especially back then when they were coming out relatively frequently. Windows 3.1. I was thinking about that the other day. Not even gonna get a rock off here. Get your rocks off. I love how sometimes it'll like just dodge you entirely, and then other times like, that's enough of that. I'm leaping at your face. Okay. Let's take a little forest sleep.
After.
There's really no point to belong today. When we can get down to business. Make the end game magic happen. I kind of seem to remember, and again, we know how that's been going, that the kind of end game sequence, like the whole thing is relatively long, if I remember right. Which, you know, enough said, but
One thing you can say about Mordavia is that it is never dull. Be careful out there.
dull and dangerous are definitely not the same thing.
Good to see you.
You too, Belly Button. I'm gonna sleep in front of your little shack until you leave. I thought we were okay, close enough.
After some rest.
Which game is there? One of them where you're too restless.
After some rest.
Like it wouldn't let you sleep. Well, we obviously just played it recently. It's funny I don't remember, but you're like, oh, come on! I just need.
You hear movement on the
60
other side
more
of the
minutes.
door. After a few minutes.
The first one, yeah, it is the first one. Yeah, that's right. That's right. It's been a cool playthrough. I kind of can't, like, the first one was... Jeez, I don't even know how long ago we played that.
You get a fine meal of roast duckling a la garlic.
I'd have to click through about 4 windows to go find out, and I'm too lazy to do that right now. But I feel like it was a good 6 months ago.
Everyone cheers at you in greeting.
Can you imagine being cheered at in greeting? You guys are gonna have nothing to say, are you? Nothing.
While Tanya was away from us, she learned to read and write. Now she is teaching me to read. I have always wanted to learn how to read. Together, Tanya and I will teach all the women of the town to read and write.
Have you been watching The Count on Sesame Street?
Why would a woman need to read or write?
Teaching me to read.
Teaching a horse to dance.
Yuri, you and I will have a talk later. Tonight, in fact.
Oh, sexism of the, I don't know what century we're in. Eastern European countries.
You unlock the door.
We'll leave that exciting, non-controversial topic alone. Couldn't you grab garlic out of this?
You take a clove of garlic in case you meet an Italian chef somewhere.
How many times have we been in this bedroom? That's the first time I remembered you could do that. Oh, I guess it's already nighttime. I don't really know what we're doing here.
After some...
Just a little more rest, you know. Okay. Now we'll do castle. It's go time. I kind of want to see... I do kind of want to sleep till midnight, though, and see if Domovoy comes out. Alright, here's what we're going to do.
Unlock.
We're going... I don't know why I don't go out the front door when he lets you out. But anyway, show off this 400 climbing prowess. I don't think she, like, waits for you at the gate. So we're going to go over there. We're going to run to the gate. Good, Piotr's not here.
Massive gate to the...
Do some flying. Controlled falling. Go check the castle. If she's not there, which I don't think she is. I don't think she just, like, waits for you at the gate. We'll sleep till midnight. Because I think you have to sneak back in. Okay.
Challenge. It comes in the form of 2 slavering necrotors.
There's 2, not 2. He said 2, and for some reason that confused me. There's a couple instances in this game where it's like, really? Like, you didn't work out that the necrotors aren't there right now? Thanks for the cool open spell. I have that too. Show off.
Oh, what a good boy you are. You would never do anything to hurt me, would you? Unlike some others I could name. So,
what's up, girl?
You have returned with the rituals. Good. Very good. We will journey at once to the Dark One's cave. Soon, it will be forever night, and I shall never be at anyone's mercy again.
Do we have to bring the evil dog with us?
Ya Avuzel, hear me, great Dark One. Open thy mouth that we may enter. Open thy mouth that will swallow us all. Open thy mouth of darkness, Ya Avuzel.
I'm rethinking this Katrina marriage thing. That's really weird that that's not voiced. For a second, I had 2 thoughts. I was like, oh, I must have clicked it so, you know, Asala's not talking to us. And the other one was like, oh, did I just, like, click a button and it freaked out? It was as soon as I clicked the mouse button to unmute my mic.
We will be watching you, so do not even think of trying to betray us.
The last ritual remains with the High Priest. You will need to take it before you begin the other rituals. Please, be careful.
Oh,
Yes,
she still loves us.
We would hate for anything unpleasant to happen to you.
Enter now, and good luck.
Okay, marriage is back on the table. But I won't be happy about it. They just pieced out again. Oh, Okay. This is the High Priest, huh? He looks great. Looks like he's been really taking care of himself. Where was Homeboy when we came through? I guess he was the tentacle that came up, huh? Just give me the ritual. That's all I want. I don't really want to mess with you.
The horror strikes out long before your spell can reach the book. You don't have a chance of taking it as long as the creature is alive, awake, and active.
Wait, are you telling me I have to kill it, put it to sleep, and then make it lazy? Like, that was a strange list of things. Alright, we did a save. Let's just go fight it. Let's just go kill stuff. That's kind of what we're into. What's up, man? Can I borrow your book? Oh, alright. This might not have been a good idea. I want you to... You can't do that either, can you? We can duck, though, can't we? Bad idea. I just want to see if we can schmack him. Can't really get away from his vomit darts or his tentacle whips there. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Psh, he's done for. Until he kills us, but we're probably gonna die. As long as I can keep the hits in. Yeah, stamina doesn't even drain down from our hits anymore. Oh man, come on. So close. So close. Get him. No, one more hit. One more hit. No way. No way. Okay, we're gonna try that one more time. Monsters have no manners. So here's the thing. I'm here to resurrect your like evil lord. What are you taking your aggression out on me? Maybe cast calm. I think you could probably cast calm and just take it from him. But he's disgusting and therefore needs to be murdered. Now I didn't cast protection or anything like that either, so we have options. That's the theme of the evening, kids. Oh, well, okay. Hey, I should cast these spells. Let's immediately go into combat that we know we're gonna lose. I don't even know if I can, like... Can I even defend against it? His burpee nonsense? Yes. It takes so long to put your shield up, though. Like... Yeah, I can't even take one step and do it. Or maybe I can and you just have to not be garbage about it. Okay, it's not even always successful, so it's probably not going to work, but let's try it. Oh, you can interrupt his little booger snout in there, too. He's got a sweet necklace. I want the necklace. There we go. Come on. Yeah! Psh, come on, knight. Cast calm. There's murder to be had. Let's take literally all of our pills, though. Potions. I'm stuck in 2, I guess.
That feels good.
I don't think we really need to be, like, full snuff, but why not?
The thing looks dead. It's not easy to tell that a mound of grotesque flesh is dead, mind you, but you've got a feeling for such things now. Dead is dead.
Dead is dead. You're a thief. Why didn't you steal it?
The horror is gross, slimy, and fortunately quite dead.
The necklace. I want the necklace.
You pick up the book and read it. It is the diary of the last boyar. It seems that the thing in the pit was the last boyar. Being a servant of the Dark One didn't do much for his looks or disposition. On the last page is the thing you have been searching for. The ritual of essence. Now you have all the rituals, and the summoning of the Dark One can begin.
Technically...
The book crumbles into dust in your hands moments after you memorize the final ritual.
We did steal it. We just stole it from this dead, grotesque lump. Oh, you can actually go through the cave, though, can't you? Maybe you climb? I don't know. Anyway. We've been taking the cheap way out the entire time. Save! This time, I honestly would not have remembered. That might surprise you. The gross ones are the ones we go through, if I remember right. I wonder what ritual we read in here. Full circle. Bringing it right back to where it all began. I don't even know if this is how you go about these.
The lighting isn't quite appropriate for this ritual. You need to make some preparations first.
How very subtle. And also very quiet, Sala. Come on now. Speak up for the folks.
You put the torch back in the sconce.
It's not very atmospheric without music, but it's almost more creepy that there's like no sounds happening.
There are lines in the sand, as if it has been used in the past to form pictures. There is no apparent pattern to the lines.
Yo, Scamp, what's up? They should have made you do the bone ritual last so you come full circle at the end. Absolutely. Why, what do they think about here?
The ritual isn't designed to be used that way. You need to read it in the appropriate place at the correct time.
Is it literally because you, like, made me come around the side to put the torch back in with my little scoot step going on? You were over here just fine a second ago, and now you don't know where to go?
The ritual isn't designed...
Come on, man. What's going on?
The altar feels strangely warm to your touch, but leaves a deeper chill somewhere within you.
Don't go touching things in caves that are warm. That just doesn't seem like an overall good idea. Look in inventory.
That didn't...
I assume...
That didn't do it.
That's what you're referring to?
You practice your juggling with the bones. However, they aren't very well balanced, and you aren't very good at juggling, so you put them away.
Well, did I get juggling
Nothing.
stats? Come on now. Come on now. What's happening here? It was this one, right? Bone.
There are lines in the sand.
Why do you keep telling me that?
That didn't...
What do you keep telling me?
There
Maybe
are
I should pay
lines
attention.
in the sand, as if it has been used in the past to form pictures. There is no...
I feel like that's like a...
Torch glue. The torch... This is some kind of altar to the Dark One. The top is covered with sand. Torch holders flank the altar to provide light for nameless rites and unspeakable rituals.
Need to put something in sand. Well, I mean... This seems appropriate, right?
That didn't do... That didn't... That didn't... That didn't do... That didn't...
Let's hear over and over and over again that didn't do anything useful. Why does this seem like I have... Well, it doesn't seem like it. It's very accurate.
That...
I have no idea.
The altar feels straight... The altar feels...
Because, like, this is the altar to me, and yet I can't really get to it. It keeps, like, thinking I'm talking about the torch. Yeah, see?
You put the...
Okay, I have an idea.
You take...
Ideas abound. It's got to be a bone, because you can get a bone here.
That didn't do it.
Okay. It's not a bone. Oh, don't be subtle. If I'm spending minutes like, what do I do here? What could I possibly do? Cough, Dark One symbol cough. What could I do with this thing? I've had the entire game.
The sand swirls and shifts to form a mirror image of the sign. The Dark One sign dissolves into the sand, its purpose fulfilled at last.
I don't like that it said lines in the sand. You know, throw me a bit or more of a bone than that.
That did.
Oh, come on, man.
The ritual.
We gonna do this? This gonna be our thing now?
That didn't. The ritual.
There we go.
Roll the scroll containing the bone ritual. The words are visible at last, and you begin to perform the ritual.
I guess we'll finish this game next week at this rate.
A woozle. Dark One, come! I stand among your massive bones. Let your skeleton once more be filled with your presence. The rocks of the cave creak and groan around you as if forced to bear some massive weight. Ya, a Vuzel! Take shape once more in this place that is your home! Stand again among us! The bones near the altar start to sway and move, as if a massive wind was blowing change through the cavern. Ya, a Vuzel! Dark One, come! As you complete the ritual, the scroll turns to dust in your hands. Suddenly you realize that the nearest bones have formed into a cage and are closing around you.
Well, I don't like that. Break cage.
Bracing yourself, you apply all your strength to the cage bones. The rocks give a terrible shriek, then shatter.
Too strong for bone cages. Also, give me my torch back.
You take the...
I love how it lets you take it, too. Okay, you have to have this in place for this ritual to work, to summon this evil Cthulhu-style monster. Okay, but now you can have your torch back.
You force the sphincter open with your dagger and pass through.
Save! If I were smart, I'd save it something different after each ritual, but, you know, that's not going to happen. I think we saved when we came in, so we'll just keep... Uh-ohing. Actually, we have new ones. We'll waste a couple of those. Yeah, I need some eerie music going on, and right now there's just Sala yelling, "Ya, Vuzel." There we go. Come on, cue it in here. We got like a little snaky guy. Blood, I'm assuming?
A bowl set beneath the altar is partly filled with the still viscous blood of many past victims. You can see black stains on the sides of the bowl, grim relics of the dark priests with bad aim.
It's about to get a little darker in this playthrough, or this session rather.
The ritual isn't designed to be used there.
Okay. I'm assuming we have to give you some of our blood. Can we grab some gross blood?
Strangely warm. The altar feels...
Thought maybe we could like cut our, our hand or something.
Rough stone altar is covered with dark stains as of blood long since dried to powder. Feel a creepy, uneasy sensation whenever you pass near it.
Okay, we can only walk around the outsides. I don't imagine the torch is going to come into play every time. Put your lockpick kit away. Too much stuff.
That didn't do.
Alright, let's have me click the same stuff for 10 minutes.
The ritual...
Can I do like a...
You trim and clean your fingernails.
Need to get to the altar.
The altar feels...
Did you see me flip?
It feels pretty...
What?
It's too far away.
I don't have any, I'm not acrobatic. He definitely flipped, though, so it's just like, whenever... Oh, well, that didn't work. Oh, this is the altar, isn't it? Yeah. I'm a flippin' fool. Okay, anyway.
You better not push the rock now. You may need to push it later.
Okay, well, that's interesting.
It's a large, rather ordinary boulder.
So what I'm seeing is that you like walk around the outsides here, and this bowl is the altar.
Bowl set beneath the...
Oh, beneath the altar. Okay, that's what I was missing.
It feels pretty solid.
Reading comprehension would be helpful.
You can't reach the island from here.
Okay.
Can I get over?
It feels pretty... It's too far... It's
not too far away. It's right here. It's gonna go down again, isn't it? Yeah. Go over here. It's probably just gonna go back up to that next ledge. like the little jumpy, lifty bits. Okay. What is happening? Oh, night. It's another torture night for you. Inventory. Inventory. Reach the altar. Blood altar. Oh my goodness.
This is not a good place.
Well, no, that would make sense because I wouldn't have necessarily had this.
You don't see a good...
Oh my god, that is it.
You don't see... You missed. You missed. You...
Is this because throwing is garbage? We're gonna check here in a second if this is actually doing anything. Or if it's just making fun of us. Nope, throwing's going up.
You missed. You missed.
That actually might be just from throwing stones and stuff. It was 333.
You missed.
I'm gonna go ahead and guess that that's not what it is. Yeah, okay, that was coincidence. So that's not the right spot then.
You missed. You missed. This is not a good...
Wow, I don't remember this, obviously.
It's too far away. It's too far... This is not a good place to practice throwing.
Need to be standing in the right spot. Well, I can't get any further there. I don't know why that...
You missed.
Okay, it's just gonna tell me that whenever. Got you. Do your little flippy goods back down there. This little ledge right here.
This is not a good... You missed.
Come on.
This is not... This is...
What in a game makes you feel very silly? There we go. About not being able to come... What? That's... that's not what the goal was, but okay.
You don't see a good...
See, that one is making it sound like, you know, we can make that happen.
You don't see... You don't see...
What is happening?
It's too far away.
Well, I'm already here. We want to get on there.
This is not a good... This is not... You don't...
Alright, Knight, I'm ready. I'm ready. What super obvious thing? I feel like you could climb up here.
It feels pretty solid and rather...
I can't remember.
Why jump there when you can...
I feel like there's... This ledge makes sense, and then this ledge would make sense. But I also seem like... I know if I cast Levitate, he's just going to walk around the other side, which is obviously telling me go up that way. Because I think every time...
This is not a good... You don't see a good place there to catch with a grappler. This is not... You missed. You missed.
I'm gonna mute Saul in a second. You missed. You missed.
You better not push the rock now. May need...
Okay. I just kind of quickly blew through this whole little side over here, so I wonder if maybe you need to get up into some of this nonsense. I wanted to see if that just made you go back there or what. It's funny when you click in the exact same spot, you get a different result. Well, I thought we were going to finish the game after we got here. I'm like, oh, we'll totally finish this tonight. Yeah, we'll see. Not if you keep playing and figuring stuff out like this.
It doesn't.
This ledge over here looks like something was going to happen with it.
That doesn't make sense to me. What does that have to do with getting over here? I'm looking it up. I appreciate
You don't need
it.
to move the rock pillar yet. Besides, it looks really heavy.
You know what's a shame
missed.
too is that, like, me looking at it,
This is not.
I don't even know what I'm looking at. Like in these formations, is that stairs going up to this?
You
Like,
don't need to move the rock pillar.
and then like that doesn't look like a rock pillar to me.
That
So
It doesn't.
gotta be able to get it like over here.
You can't reach the. You don't see a good place.
Stand
You
on
don't-
rim. Okay.
It's too.
Well, now we're gonna have to. Oh, really? Is that it? That's funny. Let me speed it up here. We've watched me run around this little area enough. It's funny how particular it is too. It's like, no, you're not in the right place. I think I kept trying to put it like in the blood pool, I guess. Oh, it immediately took it. Thanks, Knight. I appreciate it.
You unroll the scroll containing the blood ritual. Words are visible at last, and you begin to perform the ritual. Ya, a Vuzel, bringer of blood, I bring fresh blood to fill your veins. Following the scroll's instructions, you prick your finger and let a few drops of blood drip into the altar bowl. They seem to sizzle and roil within the black bowl. Ya, a Vuzel, let this chamber fill with your fiery blood once more.
Oh, now I remember.
Drops of thick acid liquid begin to form and drip from the altar into the bowl. Ya, a Vuzel, bringer of blood. The dark liquid oozes forth from openings throughout the chamber and begins to fill the channels below. The blood hisses and sizzles as it flows. The scroll falls from your hands into the altar bowl, where it is instantly consumed by the acid.
Acid blood. Yeah, because you got to get out of here without touching any of this
A
stuff.
thick, putrescent liquid now oozes and flows through the cave. Looks highly corrosive and in general like something you'd best avoid.
Now, if he's got my blood in him, shouldn't we be homies? Like, isn't that, I don't know why I didn't save here. Okay. Now we're doing smart stuff. Let's also turn the speed back down a little bit. That might get us killed. The music is very like Zelda Castle right now with the like percussion bit going on. Alright, he's got bones, he's got blood. That was a thank you much night. The syllables were all there, you know what we're going for. This looks very breathy, all alveoli-like. Tree. I'm pretty sure you try to go somewhere and it like pushes you back, if I remember right.
The rough stone altar is covered with dark stains as of blood long since dried to powder. You feel a creepy, uneasy sensation whenever you pass near it.
It's funny they're like, hey, we need the altar to be creepier. Just put some blood on it. Like on the breath altar? Like, oh yeah, it doesn't make sense, but it's fine. It makes it creepier. People be into it.
You unroll the scroll containing the breath ritual.
By far my favorite one
Words
so
are
far.
visible at last, and you begin to read the ritual. Ya, a Vuzel of the breath of night, I shall come to draw forth your breath in the song of shadows. On the most right horn shall I begin thy song. The shadows of darkness gather.
Oh, they said it.
Ya, a Vuzel. Then shall I play on the leftmost of three. The wind shall come forth among the shadows. I shall bring breath again unto thy centre. The wind of darkness blows all before it. Yeah, a woozle of the breath of night. I shall sound the final note on high. The shadows of darkness shall rise again. You sense an awakening and a waiting within the altar, as if it is alive and expecting something more.
I have some terrible news. I was not paying enough attention. I was looking at the schedule. I got the right one. I think it's just right. No, okay. There we go. Explosive decompression has set in. I definitely didn't pay attention to which to do the deal on. Now, it was the rightmost one, and then you ended up on high, but yeah, that was me. I think maybe you have to go into these caves. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to listen to that all once again. I like how I'm like, oh, that was really easy. This is my favorite ritual. Immediately dies.
You unroll the scroll containing the breath.
Okay, we're obviously not gonna listen to.
On the most right horn shall I begin thy song.
Okay, right.
Yeah,
Leftmost of the three, and then up high.
I shall bring breath again on. Yeah, a woozle of the breath of night.
Oh my goodness, did I skip one there too? Because is there something with this?
Valve to move it.
Bear with me here. Because it looks like 1, 2, 3, center, right, left. But I was gonna say, I feel like there was more. Oh, okay. Or you just leave. Ritual over. Bye. Let's just load. Because what is that?
It looks pretty much as you. The stone has been formed into a number of strange globes in this part of the cave. A stone image of a huge unearthly creature with
Yeah, okay. I don't think this is significant. I think it's just big cave stuff that I'm trying to make into something that it isn't. Because we only have 3, right? I don't think he references right, left, rightmost, leftmost.
You unroll the scroll.
Let's actually read this time.
On the most right horn shall I begin thy song.
Yeah, I see that on the bottom there. Thanks. They're bottom and top tentacles.
Gather.
Most right.
Yeah,
leftmost of the 3.
Then I shall bring breath again unto thy center.
Into the center, and then the final note on high.
You sense an awakening.
So this one here, it looks like.
You take a deep
there we
breath, then blow hard into the hollow tentacle.
Those were 2 different types of, this is goofy, but we're doing it. Okay. That's why we did it. We need to find the leftmost, which is obviously not the one up top. Is it this?
You take a deep breath, then blow hard into the hollow tentacle.
Center and then on high, was it?
You take a deep breath, then blow hard into the hollow tentacle. You take a deep breath, then blow hard into the hollow tentacle.
The breathing noise is cracking me up. I don't think I want to go in here. I think that's... No, okay. Don't you grab this thing? Use plants. I remembered that one. That's kind of funny. As soon as it started happening, I was like, wait a second. This is a thing. Yeah, and then you end up on the right side. That's very Space Questy. I'm getting out of here. This place sucks. See what I did there? Save. Ritual 4. We're almost there. We are almost there. Well, maybe not with the way I've been playing, but one step closer. We can at least use that.
You feel totally numb. Can't see anything, feel anything, hear anything, taste anything, or even smell anything. Is this totally senseless?
Now I seem, again, it's always based on what I can remember. Seem to remember that you can kind of like fall in here. Oops, that was probably important.
Wait. You just felt something, hard and round with some spiky bits sticking out. Your sense of touch has returned.
There's something there. I don't go that way. We seem to be making progress. Okay, now you're going back the way you just came from. There we go.
Wow, did something just die in here? Your sense of smell has just returned with a vengeance. Kinda wish it hadn't.
Alright, well then I don't know what the first sense was because I was busy clickety-clicking away.
To fall asleep here would surely mean your death.
I really don't think I did anything.
You stand
Oh,
still
crap.
for a second until the sounds subside to a dull throb. You can hear again.
Okay, loud stuff happened. Don't click so much.
To fall asleep here would surely mean your death.
I don't know what I keep hitting. H is...
Blinding
Hey,
glare
there we go.
assaults your vision, and you nearly fall from the path. It's as if you're staring directly at the sun. After a bit, you still see stars. Now at last you can see the cave you're in. Ahead of you lies the altar.
Okay, for this one you have to stab your eyes out.
You begin to read the sense ritual.
Okay, now this one's my favorite. Sticking with that.
Ya Avuzel! Dark calls unto darkness. Reach out thy tentacles to feel life again. Let the sense of this world permeate thy smell. Ya Avuzel! The sounds of our world are loud in thine ears, to do with what thou will. Let the light and shadow of this world enter thy sight. Let thine own shadow of darkness cover the world without the need of light. Ya Avuzel! Dark calls unto darkness. As you complete the ritual, the scroll turns to dust in your hands. You hear a crackling noise and see flashes of lightning from the dendrites as the smell of ozone permeates the air.
Okay. There's going to be a need for escape here, I'm assuming. I couldn't help but think... Save. I couldn't help but think if you had no idea what this game was and you just happened to stumble in tonight. You'd be like, what is this? What's happening? There's dried blood on stuff. Gross things are happening. I don't like this game. Take your time, man. It's not dangerous in here or anything. Maybe this isn't... Nothing will happen, but it seems very... step too close to that, you'll get zapped. Like that. Oh my god. Let's not lose half health as I'm describing what I'm supposed to be being cautious about. I don't think anything was happening up top, was it? No. Oh my goodness. I was just thinking too, I was like, the bad part is I get really impatient and I'm like, oh, I can make it before the next one goes because it goes left and right on this one and I didn't notice that kind of thing happens. Now it's not doing the right one. Oh, as soon as I clicked it, it's fine. It's fine. We're rolling with it. All right, we can overwrite that one. I think we've progressed well enough. Ritual 2 is actual last ritual. Here we go.
You unroll the scroll containing the heart.
Save indeed.
The words are visible at last, and you begin to perform the ritual. Yeah,
Hold on to your butts.
Master of darkness, your servant stands now before your heart of darkness. Let your heart pulsate again with power and life. You feel a heavy throbbing sensation from your own heart, as if some force is trying to rip it free from your chest. Yeah, Avuzel, let the heart of darkness force the black blood through your veins. The pressure on your chest relaxes as the stone heart begins to pulse and throb with unearthly energy. Yeah, Avuzel, Master of Darkness. As you complete the ritual, the scroll turns to dust in your hands. The rumbling noise grows louder as a passage opening appears in the ceiling above the heart altar.
With a crystal in it, perhaps? Oh. let's not get too hasty here. Doing well on the saving and the not dying too much.
Very good. You have succeeded where many have failed.
No, nobody has succeeded in this.
The final ritual. Soon the darkness will return to this land, and I will never lie helpless in my coffin again. Summon Avuzel and free the shadows of darkness.
Enough talk. Let's get this over with.
I do believe you are jealous. Is that because this hero stopped you from summoning Iblis so long ago? You resent the fact that I triumphed while you failed, don't you?
How did you guys get in here?
I only wish to begin your moment of triumph, my dear Dark Master.
Very well. Let the final ritual begin.
You begin to recite the final ritual. Yeah, Avuzel, we summon thee. Cold chill fills you, and you feel as if your blood was being sucked from your veins. Still you continue. Oh, great Dark One, enter the world of light. You feel as if your feet were slowly and painfully dissolving into the floor as if by acid. Somehow you continue the essence ritual. Oh, shadows of darkness, enter the land of the living. Your arms feel as if they were frozen, locked forever holding this paper. You continue to speak because you have no other choice. Oh, Master of the Forever Night, return to your own body and live again. Your head aches, and it's getting incredibly difficult to concentrate. You can barely intone the last words of the ritual. Ya, Avuzel, we summon thee.
Yes! Yes! The spell is completed, and Avuzel awakens. Darkness will fill the land, and we will never flee the sunshine again.
Oh, bad stuff's happening.
No! How dare you!
You have just shattered the bonds which bound me. Now we shall see who is the true Dark Master.
I'm just gonna hang out here and watch the fight.
I am still a far greater master of magic than you. I am a far more powerful vampire than you. Do you really think your spells can harm me? Guess again.
But my dear Katrina,
Cue the sweet guitar
I
riffs.
don't need to cast spells at you to destroy you.
Actually, it's a jamming bass line.
Only to destroy my enemy, the one you seem so fond of. And want to die.
No! I will not let him die!
See? Marriage material.
A fool! I knew that a Woozle would be attracted by that spell. Now Katrina will have all the darkness she so desired. Much more.
I thought he was saying enough talk.
The first part of my vengeance is complete. Now I can enjoy fully watching you die slowly and painfully. The tendrils you clutch so desperately are starting to slip through your numb fingers. You cannot hold on much longer. Still, there is a fire burning inside you as you realize that Katrina truly cared for you. You know that you must stop Adavis once more and forever, and prevent the Dark One from fully entering this world.
We know. I'm just gonna get burned here.
You can run to, and no place for you to hide. Soon there won't even be a place to stand upon. Getting worried, great hero?
Staff. Welcome back to the world, Arana. Thanks for all your gardens and your flowers. Now kill this dude for us, will you?
Go ahead, throw it. You'll take your one shot, which I shall easily deflect. Then I'll finish with you at my leisure.
So arrogant.
You don't have time to deal with the crystal right now. Ad Avis is trying to kill you.
Okay, well, we need to do this because let's not listen to the whole back and forth exchange there for 45 minutes. I really don't think it was at him. Oh, that's gonna kill me, isn't it? Yeah, well, okay, let's watch the Dark One come to fruition because I was too slow to throw a staff. You're welcome, Dark One. Thousands of voices cry out in agony and grief. Okay. I think we're gonna have to be like super quick about this. Otherwise we're gonna have to skip all the...
Oh, is that the best?
Okay. It really didn't like the staff bit. That wasn't, I really thought it was the crystal, so not at him.
You don't have time.
Yeah. Okay. Let's not have that save. Let's go here. Him then crystal. So I did him, and he knocked it out of the way.
The altar feels strange.
But we'll give it. Did we not already do this? Obviously, we're going to skip all this nonsense. But that save was just in a... No, okay, that's weird.
You don't.
Okay. We'll skip all the nonsense, but...
Very.
Enough talk. You begin.
Yes!
I think this is a much better placement. No, I don't know which one of those we clicked over. Ritual 3. 3's the lucky number. That's where it's go time.
No!
They're getting hit with the spells and like the with the glowing outline.
But my
No! I will.
Okay, I think that one is a good spot. We only have like 2 things to click through there.
The fool! I knew that a Woozle would be a... the tendrils you clutch. Still there is a...
Is it a problem that our throwing skill is so low? We're gonna...
Go ahead, throw it. You'll take...
I'm gonna try this one more time, but I'm pretty sure this didn't go right. It didn't even... Yeah, he knocks out your hand. Yeah, okay. So it is not just throw.
The tendrils still there.
There's no place you can run to, and no place for you to hide.
Actually, the Great Hero is slightly worried. Oh, is it what he's standing on? Maybe? Let's try that.
Go ahead.
Yeah, you're right. I was so focused on hold also, cast Force Bolt, and then summon Staff.
This isn't a good...
Okay, that didn't work. Crap. Alright, let's see if we can give him a little shot first.
The fool! Still there is a fire, but...
There's no place.
Unfortunately, I'm going to have it keep repeating that nonsense, because I don't want it to be...
There are advantages to being
puny mun...
I wonder how many more spells it will take to destroy you utterly. Shall we find out?
Thief option is to jump onto him. Well, Paladin option... I don't know if this is going to work, or...
That didn't do anything. You clasp the shield.
Yeah,
firmly,
okay. Maybe?
Ready for battle.
That just seems like it's a... Yeah, he didn't do an animation or anything, so...
This isn't a good...
I think we're about to die again.
This isn't...
Yeah, I thought about reversal.
This...
It gave me the not a good idea. I think we're about to die again. What if we... So, when they were casting spells...
The fool! I knew that...
It, like, harmed the things they're standing on. So I wonder if I can shoot...
There's no...
what he's standing on.
Your spell disappears into the distance.
Okay, that wasn't great.
Your spell... You don't have time to deal with the crystal.
So we're a paladin though, right? Like, the magic is cool and all, but... I mean, he told me we couldn't harm the demon wizard too, and we threw a sword at him, so let's try that.
That didn't do it.
No, okay. A rock probably won't do it either. We can't deal with the crystal. Let's try to jump on him. There are tendrils that lead down to him, so I do wonder if we can get, like, just, like, walk down them. We'll scope that out and see what happens here. I love how the fire just kind of, like, burns on your back a little bit. Oh my goodness, you're absolutely right. Oh, I remember Tell Ultimate Joke. I would have never thought about it. I completely forgot that was a thing. Then throw staff. Here we go.
You tell the ultimate joke about the wizard and the farmer's daughter. The killer.
You think to delay your demise by telling stupid jokes? That wasn't even fun.
That's how it's a Sierra game right there.
Adavis begins to laugh. In a few moments he's doubled over, still laughing uncontrollably. Now's your chance!
See you, nerd. Night.
A voice forms in the air around you,
We did it.
seemingly coming from your glowing staff. It is time for you to fulfill my final destiny. You must use me to release my mistress from her imprisonment. You touch the staff of Irana to the crystal.
It's almost like this was in a dream or something.
You walk in honor and righteousness. This day you have freed the land of Mordavia from great evil. May you always hold high the way of the paladin.
I can't believe I forgot about the joke. Clearly I did too.
Imprisonment by the Dark One. I have driven Avuzel back to its own dimension forever. Your magic is a great power to have overcome the evil which was in this place. It seems we shared a dream once. You gave me hope while I was trapped in the darkness. You held me in your arms and showed me your love. I cannot hold you now, nor can we kiss. I am only a spirit, a ghost. It will take more magic than I have ever known before we shall ever be together again.
I don't care, girl. Lay it on me.
I can only thank you for everything you have done. I shall love you forever. Farewell.
Olga's rocking like crazy there.
2 weeks pass from the final encounter at the Dark One's cave. Your friends and acquaintances in Moldavia hold a party in your honor at Castle Bola.
So even as we speak, the swamp is drying up. Soon the pass will open, and we may trade with the outside world.
NAFTA, NAFTA, because we have to. We can finally sell our produce to others.
Yeah, we'll export garlic to all parts of the world. Everybody will be stinky.
We can even import an elephant or two, just for old times.
Imagine if you hadn't talked to these guys during the game. You'd be like, what?
Send word that I shall be the newly appointed warrior. Castle Borgo will again protect and guard Mordavia.
He could not have chosen a worthier person for the role. And I mean that sincerely.
We have gathered here to thank this hero. He has driven away the shadows of darkness from this land. Mordavia will again be the peaceful, beautiful land of our forefathers.
The people fill the room with their cheers.
He returned Tanya to us. For that, we shall be forever grateful.
No Domovoy. No wrap up on the Domovoy.
Can be real if you work to make them so.
He brought me back to my mommy and daddy, and you know what? They weren't even mad at me.
Everyone again gives a cheer of happiness.
Igor being brave and not for hero friend. Instead of redhead, Igor be deadhead. Little graveyard humor there.
I would have been burned at the stake only because I am a gypsy if this hero had not befriended me.
That's because some people whose names I won't mention, but you know who you are, spread nasty rumors that gypsies were werewolves. How foolish to believe such things.
There are many here who owe their lives and happiness to this hero. In a land with a history of great heroes like Pyotr and Irana, he is one of the greatest.
Again, the hall is filled with cheers of excitement. You suddenly hear a familiar pair of voices.
There, that's it. I believe this crystal ball is finally working. Do you see anything, Fenris?
Yeah, I see him. He's with a bunch of people. Either a reward ceremony or a lynch mob.
What? Let me see. Well, it's a reward ceremony, of course. He's probably done some great deed. Well, seeing that his adventure in Moldavia is obviously over, we came here to Silmaria, of course.
Suppose he doesn't want to come here.
Ah, that. He is a hero. Silmaria needs a hero right now. Everyone knows a hero has to go where a hero has to go.
Let's hope he knows that. Just make sure you use the right stealth and teleport. The last time they tried to rub it both let the person
This time, for sure.
I'm going to stop the music from blaring you in the ears there. I actually have to turn it down for me, or turn it off. There's our character sheet. I'm going to turn it back up because I don't even know what it's going to give us. Probably just the, you know, save your game for next time. Score of 500. I don't know what it's out of, but obviously we didn't max it because, yeah, like you said, I don't remember romancing her in those weird dreams, but whatever does it for her, I guess. I know, missed something somewhere. Should have seen both Domovoys. Yeah, I remember the little red guy, the one we hydrated, coming back as well. So yeah, there was at some point timing wasn't right for going back in there, but yeah, we didn't get everything that we did, but here we are at the end. Skip. Picklocks is terrible. Never mind the terrible. Look how smart we are. GG indeed. Thanks for coming by, man. Yeah, so let's click through this real quick. I'm going to turn the music back up for you, and we'll get any last Sala talk-outs we have. I'm assuming it's just going to be save your game, and then we'll say goodnight after we're done getting yelled at by that again.
Congratulations. You've successfully completed Quest for Glory, Shadows of
Oh, no way.
the maximum possible score. Welcome you to the ranks of the few, the proud, the true hero.
I have never maxed the score out on these
If
games.
you have not already done so, we encourage you to play Shadows of Darkness again with the other character types. Many of the puzzles are different or have alternate solutions. In the meantime, you are already a winner. Please insert a writable disc in your floppy drive to save your winning hero for use in later Quest for Glory videos. The save character file has been created. Save this disc for use with later Quest for Glory games from Sierra Online. Thank you for playing Quest for Glory, Shadows of Darkness. Congratulations again on winning. We hope to see you again in a future Quest for Glory.
Again, I'll turn the music down for you, off for me. Maybe a little bit up higher than that. Just don't want to be shouting over it at you. Yeah, awesome. I've literally never, well, I mean that I can remember, I'm pretty sure I've never maxed the score on any Quest for Glory game. So the fact that we just did that with the overwhelming hell from Night, I appreciate you. We had to get a little cheaty there at times, but we made it happen. That's all that matters. I had a great time with it. I really didn't expect to enjoy it as much as I did based on like my previous thoughts on the game. But yeah, it's definitely not my favorite in the series. One is still my favorite, followed by 3, I think. 4 might take over 2 though. 2 might be my last one as of so far. We'll see. So now that 4 is complete, we've got our character saved to port over to 5. We're not going to get to 5 until May. It's going to be a bit. It is going to be a bit. This is a little bit to ask because I don't know exactly when we'll be back and starting up it, but if you would, keep your eyes on the schedule, keep your eyes on YouTube if that's where you watch, if not over on Twitch. I'll make sure that the time is appropriate a week prior before we crack into it. If you don't come by, no big deal, but I appreciate you guys coming along for this adventure. 5 will be my first look into Quest for Glory 5. I've never started it, installed it, owned it. None of it. None of that good stuff. Never watched any videos on it, so I know literally nothing about 5. I know that Erasmus and Fenris brought us to Silmaria, and there's a science thing there. So everything I know from it, we found out here. Yeah, that was awesome. Good playthrough. Spent a lot longer on it than I thought, honestly. A lot more content in this game than the other ones, for obvious reasons, right? As years go on, and this was eventually on CD, there was so much stuff for it. But the voice acting, the more music, it all makes sense. But yeah, great playthrough there. Appreciate you guys once again. Skip, Knight, appreciate you. Good to see you. Good and Blazing over on YouTube and Twitch, respectively. Welcome. Hopefully you found something tonight that you enjoyed and you come back and see it again. That's obviously all we're going to do for tonight. Not too far over on our time. Just a smidge. Just enough to do rituals and the last fight over and over and over again. We have the last episode of Kerbal Space Sunday is happening this Sunday.
Not enjoying it as much as I was when we first cracked into it, and this is actually episode 11 of that series. So on Sunday, we'll poop around a little bit just to get some more fun out of it, and then say goodbye to our friends on Kerbin. Tuesday, playing the demo for Western Rye. It's a survival game that takes place in the Wild West, so it's a little bit different, and the developers have been doing some pretty good advertising for that. So we'll give that a look on Tuesday, just playing through the demo, see how much fun we can have with that. And if none of that stuff interests you, I will see you in May, probably about mid-May. Hopefully your summer starts off well, and we'll see you at that point for Quest for Glory 5. Dragonfire. I almost forgot the name of it. I didn't even know what it was called. But once again, thank you guys so much for coming in. I'm going to leave you with the outro music here. I'll turn it back up. It's just rolling the credits in the background. Is the only thing you're missing there. So otherwise, once again, I can't thank you guys enough for coming out. I had a blast tonight, and as always, every time we get into these games. So folks over on YouTube, thanks so much. Folks on Twitch, appreciate you. Once again, Knight, thanks so much. Skip, good to see you again. If you're watching this at a later date, I'm Elder B. Take care.